This is Barbenheimer.
This is Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
The true one.
The true one.
You know, we're a bit nicer to each other in this one.
Kay non sono l'eroe di questa storia. Sono solo lo stuntman che cerca di fare il fico di fronte alla regista del film. Eccola, per la quale ho una cotta siderale.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Thumbs up. So,
Yay!
Oh, cool.
I love how you quote so many famous movie lines in the movie. What is the movie line that you quote the most in your real life?
I find myself doing a Last of Mohicans line quite a lot.
Do you really?
I will find you! I do that quite a lot.
I think that speech from Balboa that we used in the film is
Yes.
like pretty. It's hard to top that. It's
It's
pretty
so good. So good.
And speaking about that, Rocky here, in Barbie you wear a mink inspired by Sly.
Yes.
Why you two are so connected to each other? What's going on?
What's going on? I don't know. I just was
happening?
such a. I mean, who wasn't a fan?
Oh my
as,
God.
You know, as a kid, he just was. Yeah, such a. He's a great actor.
He's a great actor and
a
he's
great
a
actor.
trailblazer.
Yeah. He's
And
an
sort
amazing
of
writer and just.
Amazing writer.
Yeah.
And wouldn't conform, and I think that's like so admirable of those guys back then when you're sort of like, he just sort of refused to be put into a box, and it's that self-belief that I always loved about him. That documentary was amazing.
Yeah, and after, Rocky could have taken the road of just doing sort of like acting pieces because
Yeah.
he was nominated and all of that, but instead he chose to make movies for,
People to love.
yeah.
And speaking about movies, Jodie thinks a lot about her ending. As an audience, what do you prefer, the happy ending or the sad ending?
Oh.
I mean, it's funny. I feel like, I don't know, back in the day, I almost used to be in this, I was fine with that sort of defiant state of like, no curtain call, I'm fine with it, you know? And now I'm like, no, like, it's good to kind of give, I don't think every movie needs to have a sense of uplift. I'm not saying that. I think that sometimes it's sort of dependent on the movie and what you need, but certainly if you're making a movie that is uplifting, like The Fall Guy, you kind of want to see an ending that is satisfying.
This movie, yes, it's a really funny movie, but I think it also speaks about how get back on our feet when we make a mistake. It's not so easy, especially in Hollywood, I think.
Yeah.
How can we do that, in your opinion?
I don't know, but I think it's satisfying to watch movies about characters that go through, extreme trials and tribulations and still keep going, I think it's like can put into perspective your own problems, and somehow it's just the experience of watching a character just keep going, despite the extremes that they're facing is like just like subconsciously it's encouraging somehow.
Yeah, I agree.
It's interesting what you're doing with your career. I love this comedy energy, but are you taking revenge on Refn? Because he made the...
What?
No!
No.
No, it's a joke.
You're like,
No.
he's coming for you, Hemsworth's coming for you.
Stop smiling! No. Why are you so drawn to movies like this one in this phase of your career?
I think this for me is a sort of dream project that I don't know that I would have been able to make earlier in my career. It's quite a big film, and in some ways it's a little bit experimental because it's sort of it sort of tries to embrace convention and deviate from it at the same time, and it's a very unique film, and it's like my love letter to making movies and going to the movies, and it's just a very special time for me to be able to make a film like this.
The drug dealer says that Dumbo changed his life. Do you have a cartoon that changed your life too?
Oh, a cartoon?
A cartoon?
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, all I remember is the first Disney cartoon I watched, which was The Sword in the Stone.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the wolf? How funny that wolf was in it?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to cry with laughter. I remember that was one of the first video cassettes my mum and dad got me. And I remember that one.
Fox and the Hound really killed me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad.
So sad.
When he goes, "We'll be friends forever,
Oh,
Copper,"
and you know it's not
and you're like,
true.
"No, you won't."
Oh,
No, you won't. That is tough.
And speaking about Friends, can we say that Barbenheimer is still on?
This is Barbenheimer.
This is Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
The true one.
The true
Although,
one.
you know, we're a bit nicer to each other in this one. But
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The movie is amazing, by the way.
Thank
Thank
And
you.
you too are.
Ci serve un gran finale.